Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll call for the fair catch here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Grab down the middle. It's York. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The linebacker shifting around now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the quarterback and the receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was snapped. The throw was so quick, the defense didn't have much time to adjust.
Here's the second down play. The receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Mountaineers lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find the rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for the...
It is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. First down here for this offense.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the first down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And the field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Play makes it 2nd and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He's going to take off here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? He hands it to the back. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's that defense shifting again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Mountaineers will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Defense is coming after him. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. Come to the line again.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Miles. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Here's the target, and it's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And the field goal is good. And they've regained the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mountaineers will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. We get the second half started with the running play. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, that's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
The punt team making their way on the field. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And Chris, think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Well, way back, the guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Mountaineers pick up enough for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned at the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They'll take the lead in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Auburn offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking to scramble now. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's complete downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here comes the shovel pass. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Mountaineers with 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here's the 2nd down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And now another kneel down. Here we go. The game-winning field goal attempt coming up. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They've got some time to work with. Will they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field? And he lofts it deep over the middle. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway. Snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.